So we talk about the mutual advantage, and what that really refers to is the fact that we're a mutually owned company, as opposed to being publicly traded. So publicly traded companies are companies that you can go on the stock market and buy a share of that company. And that's most of the companies in the life insurance and financial services industry overall. The challenge there is that you've got a few different entities that have a concern in the company. So on one side, you've got all of the policyholders, the clients of the company. Now, on the other side, you've got the shareholders, stockholders, or owners of the company. And then in the middle, you've got the management of the company. Now, in a publicly traded company, management, they work for the owners or the shareholders. All they may be concerned about is the shareholder and providing shareholder value, i.e. stock price, and how much of a dividend they're going to pay. So when the company is profitable, these profits get funneled off to the shareholders in a publicly traded company. What happens is that the clients on the side, while they're important, yes, because they drive revenue, the goal is to drive revenue and profit for the shareholders, not for the clients. Now, New York Life organized itself so that we not have this divided interest between shareholders and clients. So there are no shareholders at New York Life. Policyholders are members of the mutual life insurance company. When we're profitable, we pay dividends to participating policyholders. Now, of course, dividends aren't guaranteed, but the other thing that is truly important in the difference is that the timetable on which publicly traded companies operate. What I mean by that is every quarter they have to issue a report and the report says how much money that they took in and how much expenses they had. What was their net profit? And then what they do is that says, should the share price go up? Should the share price go down? And ultimately, the managers of the company who are operating that publicly traded company, they're kept on a really short 90-day time frame, quarter by quarter by quarter. And they have to make decisions and institute strategies and tactics that are short-term focused so that the quarterly report can be a positive one to benefit the shareholders. Now, life insurance, that's a business which is focused on the long term. Most people who purchase life insurance aren't interested in using that life insurance for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now. A public company, mindful of the responsibility to report quarterly, may feel competing pressure to satisfy the short-term interest versus actions that would benefit in the long-term financial health of the company. At New York Life, we don't have to issue a quarterly statement because we don't have shareholders. Instead, we can make decisions that enact strategies that may take many years to come to fruition. But we're confident that in the long term, our mutual structure is going to put us in a financial situation where we can fulfill the promises to these policyholders. The byproduct of all of this is that our agents, who are kind of in the middle between the management and the policyholders, they're going to be able to better align the company's long-term focus with the interest of clients who may not make insurance benefit claims for decades. And I love that I work for a company that ultimately has the best interests of our agents and our clients at heart all of the time, no matter what. And that's what the mutual difference is. That's what it means when we're a mutual company and why it's so important that it differentiates us from the rest of the industry.